Care can use that power to go toe-to-toe with Big Pharma and negotiate lower drug prices. Thank you, Joe. And this is to the benefit of not only tens of millions of people on Medicare, but also millions of Americans on Medicare who have long-term disabilities. And understand, as a result of our negotiations, the government will also pay less than for prescription drugs. And think about what that means in terms of helping taxpayers save money, whether or not they take these medications. So all of this is to say, 2 years ago as vice president, I was proud to cast the tie-breaking vote that sent the bill that gave Medicare the power to negotiate and let it get to the president's desk. And I was proud when our president, Joe Biden, signed that bill into law. In the 2 years since, we've been using this new power to lower the price of life-saving medications. And now to announce the result of those negotiations, it is my eternal and great, great, great honor, I have to tell you, to serve with this most extraordinary human being and American and leader, our President, Joe Biden.
Thank you, Kamala. Well, I love you guys, too. I've been waiting for this moment for a long, long time. First time I sponsored a bill to let Medicare negotiate the price of drugs was in 1973 as a freshman senator with a guy named Frank Church from the state of Idaho. Folks, I have an incredible partner. The progress we made, she's going to make one hell of a president. And Judy, thank you for sharing your story. It's a really one for far too many Americans. People like my dad used to lay in bed at night when they lost his insurance as the company he worked for, staring at the ceiling, literally, and you've all experienced, you know people who have experienced this, wondering what in God's name happened if my wife gets breast cancer, or if I get sick, or my children get seriously ill. What happens? What in God's name, how can we pay for the drugs, prescription drugs? I'm serious, these are the discussions. You know it. Do we have enough insurance? Can we afford the medical bills? We'll have to sell the house to get a second mortgage. There are discussions that took place in my house and your house. Kamala and I both get it. We know it isn't just about health care. It's about your dignity. No, it's about your dignity. It's about peace of mind. It's about security. It's about taking care of your family. It's about giving folks just a little bit more breathing room. That's all. Look, I believe that health care should be a right, not a privilege in America. And Kamala and I are here today to make a major announcement on our efforts to lower the extraordinary high prescription drug prices. Before I do, I want to thank Governor Wes Moore and members of Congress. I served in the Senate for 270 years.
I'm sorry, I got a phone call in the middle of that, but that doesn't matter. I just wanted to end up by saying that I know exactly what Joe Biden's talking about, In 2009, I had an infection in my knee, and I was on IV antibiotics 7 days a week, 4 hours a week at the hospital for 6 weeks. And I think it's called a MRSA infection. Anyway, I got it because a physician's assistant gave me a cortisone shot in my knee, but the needle obviously wasn't clean. And so my bill came to over $29,000 for that 6 weeks. And I couldn't pay it because I was out of work. In 2008, I lost my company and I couldn't find any other work. So because of that, those medical bills in 2009, I had to declare bankruptcy. And did you know the number one reason people declare bankruptcy today is because of medical bills they can't pay? Yes, that is the number one reason for bankruptcy in the United States of America. So I was an example of just that sort of bankruptcy. And I want to let you know, if we have Biden and Harris, if we have Harris and Walz, whoever we have, if they keep helping us out with our medical bills, if we get back to the point where medical doctors are not profit centers rather than centers for the welfare of the individual, which happened in was it either Reagan or Nixon? Before that time, doctors could not be profitable. And then it either Nixon or Reagan changed the rules and set it up so doctors and hospitals could make a profit. And that's why we're in the mess we're in now. These profit centers, which are doctors and hospitals. Anyway, this is JC. I know this is long, saying thank you, Joe. Thank you, Kamala. And to all my friends and family and followers out there, love you all. Pox some more, Jack. Keep on trucking.